Carp Gurus, D&G Fisheries, Windmill Lake. Let's do it. Fish number 1 is now in the cradle, and yeah, what a great looking common, and what a great start to the session. Only a small fish, I've not weighed it, but it's definitely single figure, but yeah, it's still a great start to the session. Anyway, I'm not going to waste any time with this one. I'm going to get him slipped back, get the rod back out there, and hopefully I can catch another one. Okay then guys, I'm sure you know what time it is. It's update time. So, as I've already said, I'm at D&G Fisheries. I'm on Windmill Lake. And yeah, I've decided to try a new venue. So yeah, I've never been here before. And as you've already seen, I've had a fish. So yeah, it's a great start. I'm here for a 48-hour session. So yeah, fingers crossed I can catch a few more. First thoughts on this venue? Well, it's a very small venue, but I'm happy with that because I do like small, intimate waters. You're never too far away from the carp. You've always got a chance. And yeah, I feel that it makes, you know, it can make the fishing really exciting, knowing that you're never too far from the carp. But yeah, really nice place. I'll just put it around and show you more. Look at this here, so relaxing, so quiet. Yeah, it's stunning. It's stunning. Just what I need after working nights and having 2 hours sleep and then driving 3 hours to get here. So yeah, this is the peg. The pegs aren't numbered or anything like that, but obviously this is a peg. That gate there near the toilet, there's a toilet there, obviously you can see it. Just to the left of that, I don't know if you can make it out, there's a gate. That's where I've come through, so my car is parked literally just on the other side of the gate, just out of shot behind the trees. So yeah, nice, convenient fishing. So, I'll show you the water now. Obviously there's the fish care, there's the rods. There's the bivvy, as you've already seen. Dogs inside, enjoying the bed chair like usual. And yeah, this is the water. So, as I've already said, small, intimate venue. But I've got it to myself, so I've got loads of space, I've got loads of options, and I'm sure I'm going to be able to catch a few more carp. So, tactics wise, I've gone for the boilie approach. There's been loads of roach topping and small fish topping, so I didn't want to mess around with pellets and solid bags and so on. So yeah, I've just gone for really simple tactics. 20mm bottom baits straight out of the bag, basic hair rig, basic lead clip setup made out of a lead free leader, and yeah, around each rod I'm just catapulting probably around 10 boilies, and yeah, that's how I'm fishing it so far. Don't know a lot about the venue at all. I literally just found it on Facebook and decided to give it a go. So yeah, I didn't want to turn up and just start piling in bait. I'm going to fish for a bite at a time and take it from there. But yeah, I've had a fish already. There's loads of time left and I'm feeling confident. So I'll now show you where I'm fishing. So the left hand rod is basically, you've got the island there, and then you've got the V here in the trees. So I'm in line with the V in the trees right there. In open water, probably a rod and a half off the island. So yeah, I'm fishing open water, and that's where the left hand rod is. I saw carp cruising around there when I first arrived. One of them was a really good fish, common. I reckon it was at least 25 pound. It looked a real lump. So yeah, that's why the left hand rod is there. And then the right hand rod, again, there is a V in the trees, and I'm around here. So yeah, both rods are in open water, and that spot I've just shown you for the right hand rod, that is the spot that's produced a fish. So yeah, I've got one rod where I saw fish topping, which is the left hand rod. It's not produced anything yet, but obviously I'm confident because I saw a good fish around there. And then I've got the right hand rod that's already done me a fish. So yeah, I'm confident in both spots. I'm confident in both rods. And yeah, so far I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, it's been a long day. It's been a long drive. and yeah, it's time for me to chill with my dog Rico. I'm going to drink some coffee, have something to eat. So yeah, unless something happens during the night, this is going to be my last update. So, as always, if it happens during the night, obviously I'll be right back at you. If not, my next update will be in the morning. Good morning everyone. I'm sure you know what time it is. It's update time. So it's now around 8 AM and last night no more fish were caught. However, at around 8 PM last night I lost what would have been my second fish on this session. I had a screaming run from the same spot where I caught the first fish from, hooked into it, fought with it for around 10 minutes. It then took me into some reeds and the hook pulled. So yeah, I lost what would have been the second fish of the session, and then the rest of the night, to be honest, was absolutely dead. I left the rods in all night. The rods are still in now, but I'm due to reel in after this update because I'm going to go for a tactical change. So as I said earlier on, I'm fishing a basic lead clip setup, basic hair rig, 20mm bottom bait straight out of the bag. Caught loads of carp on it, very confident in that setup, and that is the setup that's caught me the fish that I've had on this session, and it's the same setup that I had the second bite on. So yeah, it's all good. Obviously it makes sense, but when I'm reeling in, my baits are smelling of silt. So yeah, the silt is tainting the smell of my hook baits. So yeah, even though I've caught on those setups at this lake during this session, I've decided that I want to switch to a more I want to switch to a pop-up presentation so I can have my hook bait above the silt, and hopefully the hook bait will no longer be tainted by the smell of the silt. So yeah, it should work. I don't think it's very deep silt. When I reel in, there's no debris on the hook or anything like that, so I'm definitely presented, but it's just this smell that's tainting the hook baits and making me think twice about my presentation. So with it not being very deep silt, I am just going to stick with the same lead clip setup on the lead free leader, and then I'm going to fish with a stiff hinge rig to pop up my bait probably around 3 inches off the bottom. So yeah, that's the change I'm going to make. It may be a mistake, it may be the right decision, but time will tell. These are the situations and decisions you have to make when you can't fishing, and yeah, these are the situations that you can find yourself in where you're thinking twice about what you can do to improve your results. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. The rods are still in now, so I'm going to reel them in shortly. Well, I'm going to reel them in after this update, get the stiff hinge rigs onto the lead clip setups, and yeah, I'm going to fish single hook baits today. There is 3 other people due to turn up at the lake, so yeah, it's going to be a busy day today. So yeah, I'm going to switch over to the stiff hinge rigs, fish single hook baits, and hopefully that is going to catch me some more carp. So yeah, I'm going to get those rods reeled in, I'm going to drink some coffee, I'm going to fish hard all day, and of course, if it happens during the day, obviously I'll be right back at you. If not, my next update will be in the evening. It's that time again, guys. It's update time. So it's now around 6 o'clock, and as you can probably tell, I have now moved peg. So yeah, the reason I moved peg is basically because there was a guy who came 8 o'clock this morning. He fished till 3 PM and he caught 3 fish. 3 great looking carp, and one of them was a mid-20. So yeah, once he'd left, it obviously made sense for me to move into this peg after him. So that's what I've done, and here I am, set up in this nice corner peg. I've already had a run from this peg within 5 minutes of casting out, but sadly I lost the fish. So yeah, it's a great start, getting a run straight away, but it's just a shame, obviously, that you know, I lost the fish. I checked the hook was still really sharp. The fish did try to take me, I'll just show you, under this tree here. So yeah, I applied some steady pressure to get it out. I managed to get it out of the tree, but then the hook pulled. So yeah, just one of them things really. As I've said, I've checked the rig, I see nothing wrong with it. So hopefully when I get another run, which I'm sure I will, I'll get that carp landed. So yeah, I'm still on the 1 fish caught, but I'm now on 2 fish lost. But yeah, now I'm in this peg, feeling really confident, and I feel I've learned a lot more about this venue. I'm back on the boilie tactics. I decided to go back on bottom baits. I've come to the conclusion that it was nothing to do with the bait, why the action dried up at the other end of the lake. It was nothing to do with how my rigs were presented. I know the silt was slightly tainting the smell of the bait, but yeah, I just think it was location, because the original peg I set up in was at the opposite end of the lake compared to this peg, and this is the peg where I'm seeing fish topping, and this is the peg where the gentleman had 3 in a day session. So yeah, I definitely think it's down to location, and I definitely think there is more carp to be caught. So that's why I'm back on the boilie tactics. Lead clip set up with a lead free leader. I still use that leader with the stiff hinges, but still, I'll just explain. Lead free leader, lead clip set up on the rods, and then basic hair rig. So yeah, back on the boilie tactics. 20mm bottom bait straight out the bag, and then around each rod I'm probably catapulting 6 to 7 boilies. Where am I fishing? Okay, I'll show you. So tip of that tree going into the water, I'm around a rod length off that to the right. So yeah, that's where the left hand rod is. Again, that's got around 6 to 7 boilies catapulted around it. And then in line with the left hand rod, which is around there, the right hand rod is around there. So yeah, they're in the same line. That seems to be the zone where the carp are topping. So yeah, both rods are in line. Both rods are on the same tactics. Boilie tactics with 6 to 7 boilies catapulted around each rod. And yeah, it's definitely time now for me to kick back, relax, and wait for it to happen, because I'm definitely in the right area, and I definitely feel confident of more action. So this is going to be my last update of the night, obviously, unless something happens, which I really am sure that it will. So I'm going to check out for now. I'm going to kick back, drink some coffee, watch the water, and of course, when it happens in the night, or if it happens in the night, obviously I'll be right back at you. If not, my next update will be in the morning. Boy, what are you doing, boy? Come on, boy. Come on. Good boy. Finally, fish number 2. So yeah, after doing that update, I got another run, and this is the result. Only a small one, probably around £10. Not weighed it, but it's well earned. I've moved peg, I lost one, felt a bit deflated, and now I've caught one. So yeah, I'm on 2 fish caught, 2 fish lost, and I'm sure there's going to be a few more. I'll show you the other side before I put this one back. There you go, nice looking common. So yeah, I'm going to get this one slipped back, get the rod back out there, and hopefully I can catch another one. Fish number 3 is now in the cradle. So yeah, another small one, but it really is a nice looking mirror carp, so I'm happy to catch it. And yeah, that puts me on 3 fish. Fish number 4, and yeah, it's definitely coming together now. This is the biggest one of the session. I've not weighed it, but it's probably a mid-double. But yeah, great looking carp. I'll show you the other side, bear with me. There we go, what a good looking fish. Definitely worth moving peg. Anyway, I'm going to get this one slipped back. The rods have already been redone, so let's hope I can catch some more. Fish number 5, and yeah, it's safe to say I've worked out how to approach this venue. Another mid-double again. I reckon it's slightly bigger than the last fish I caught though. But yeah, I'm going to get this one slipped back, but before I do, I'll show you the other side, as I usually do on the better ones. Look at that, pristine. D&G Fisheries, Windmill Lake, another belting carp. Yes. Fish number 6, and yeah, it's another small one. So I'm just going to do a quick cradle clip of this fish. As you can see, mint condition, and yeah, I'm made up with the results on this session. Okay then guys, as you can see, I'm no longer on the bank and I'm now back at home. So yeah, after slipping back fish number 6, I got the rod back out there, I fished for the remainder of the session, but nothing else happened. So I finished this session on a total of 6 fish caught and 2 fish lost. Overall, I'm happy with my results on this occasion, especially with it being my first time fishing the venue. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to catch any of the bigger residents on this occasion, but hopefully when I return to D&G Fisheries, Windmill Lake in the future, I can hopefully do that then. Anyway, enough of me going on. This is me checking out. So as always, thank you for watching Carp Gurus, and remember, like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on all that carpy action.
Carp Gurus.